Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about my first book, I DNF'd. In my last video I mentioned that it's very hard for me to do this because once I started I'm just like, I started it, might as well just finish it, keep reading, but this one I really could not bring myself to continue reading it. It was just that bad in my opinion. I think I got about like 70 pages in and it just wasn't getting any better, so I just decided I am not gonna finish this one. But yeah, let's get into it. So like I said, this video is gonna be about the first book I DNF'd. So I DNF'd this book a couple days ago, and it's called Promises and Pomegranates, and it was a Hades and Persephone kind of retelling type thing. I had just read a different type of book, like in the same theme that they were doing, so it's kind of like a fake dating, fake marriage type thing, mafia stuff, kind of like the same vibe I was getting from the last book I read, which was Bride by Ali Hazelwood, which I also didn't really enjoy, but I'll link my review to that up here somewhere. But yeah, so anyway, this book, the Pomegranates one, from the beginning, it was like, I couldn't keep my focus on it. I feel like it was way too descriptive. I got, like I said, only 70 pages in, and it's very, like, the girl, she, like, flipped a switch, like, immediately. Like, at one point she's like, oh, I don't like this guy, I don't like him, he's so, like, mean and everything else, and then the next second he'll come in and, like, just start talking to her, and she's like, oh my gosh, I love you so much, please marry me, or whatever. There's, like, some blackmail that goes on, and her dad, like, tries to play it off as somebody else is blackmailing them when it's actually him, and, not the dad, the guy. And it's just, like, really weird and kind of, like, hard to follow a little bit, but there's this part about, like, he was eating an apple, and there was, like, so many descriptive words about him eating this apple. I'm like, this is a little bit too much, and I would expect that from, like, if it was written by, like, you know, like a guy author or something, but it was written by a girl. As far as I know, it was written by a girl, and I just wasn't, I couldn't do it. I texted my friend, I'm like, hey, read this paragraph. She's like, if it's that bad already, like, and you're only 70 pages in, I don't think it's gonna get any better. I'm like, you're right. I'm just gonna put it down. I can't read it. So, I think this is also a duology. And please let me know if you've read this and if it does get better. But as of right now, I will not be picking this one up back again. I have since started Funny Story by Emily Henry, I believe, and it is so much better. I am really liking this one a lot. I am borrowing it from a friend, so I'm reading a hardcover version, and, like, the last two of her books have been kind of, like, the covers are so bright and stuff, and I've never read anything by her, so it kind of, like, threw me off from trying to read her books. So but I have started reading this one. I am almost 150 pages into it. It is really, really good so far, so if you haven't read that, I do highly recommend it as of right now. I will let you know if that changes, but I don't think I will be picking up the next one in this Pomegranates series or finishing the first one. There are a couple other Persephone and Hades retellings that I have been interested in, but I don't think I'm gonna buy them just because this one, like, really threw me off because of how descriptive it was, and the story wasn't really progressing, you know. It was all, like, the same mafia fake dating thing, and eventually they might both, like, be on the same page, but as of right now, I'm just like, I can't do this. Especially reading a book that was very, very similar, like, right before it. This is also a very big moment for me. If you know me in real life, this is really hard for me to do, but I have also started a bag of books that, like, I don't really want anymore. I don't really, like, want to read and I don't see myself reading. Me and my fiance kind of like put this together with some of his manga also that he doesn't think that he would want to read or want to start collecting or anything. So I do have that going. I'll be taking that to Half Price Books within the next like couple weeks, so that is good. Yeah, this book was so bad, and if I couldn't even finish it, I don't even want it on my shelf, you know? The cover is really, really pretty. I do love the cover, but the story is just not it, and I'd rather have that space for books I actually want to read. That'll bring us to the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have read this book or funny story, please let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on it. I know my friend really liked it, and one of her friends also really liked it, so if you grab anything from this video, it's to read funny story and not the Promises and Pomegranates. But anyway, thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!